WB Discovery and DC Comics have strategically decided to delay the release of Aquaman 2 by 2 days. Now, while this doesn't sound like much, it actually is, especially when you look at the release tactic of the first film which they were following. At this point, everybody knows that Aquaman 2 is not going to be as big as the first film. Now, the first film was an interesting release in terms of when it came out because it had a 5-day weekend. Because the film originally debuted on Wednesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday all counted, but the previews were on Tuesday. So this all contributed to a huge weekend take. Again, sometimes we've seen this done plenty of times, especially with like the old Transformers films. Sometimes they would release on Tuesday, meaning early showings on Monday, and then they'd be like, we had a huge opening weekend consisting of 6 days. Okay, sure. So what we recently found out is that Aquaman has been delayed from Wednesday, December 20th to Friday, December 22nd, meaning that previews are now Thursday, where previously it would have been the same thing as the first film, where previews were on Tuesday. Now, according to what was said when this was delayed, this was a strategic move, and that this is going to help them. Now, I don't see how it's going to help them. Like, point out how this is going to help you. Because the first film showed that clearly a longer release weekend actually helped you. So, I think this is them covering their bases. Honestly, just, hey, make the film come out when it's normal, and when it doesn't do as much, we go, well, yeah, it didn't do as much because look at when we released it compared to the first one. It's a nice business tactic. It does make sense. I don't fault them. I think it's a little stupid because we know this film isn't going to be as performative as the first film. So, it's just one of these question mark scenarios that you're like, well, I guess it's a move, and maybe it'll pay off, maybe it won't. But I personally don't see it paying off. Like, you would have had better word of mouth had it come out on Wednesday with Tuesday night previews, and if it's good, people go, oh yeah, make sure you go see it this weekend, especially when you get paid, because you don't want to miss it. People did that with the first one. Now you're going to miss that out on the second one.